Coming off the first game of the season, what are your pros and cons to what you saw from the team?
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
And we're back here to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Welcome back. It is a nice 60 degrees and mostly sunny here from Dundas Memorial Field, home of the Dundas Dukes, where your Northfield Raiders will be taking on the Mankato East Cougars. Raiders in their new uniforms. We haven't seen them so far. This is their home opener. They went down last Thursday. They played Mankato West, the Scarlets, and they got 10 runs. They just weren't really able to get it going there in that game. But today they're going to come out here against the Cougars, and they're going to have a really primed lineup. Tegan Melgren on the mound for the Raiders today, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they do. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com. It is a pleasure to bring you back Raider Baseball here, as it's going to be a wonderful day.
Yep, a beautiful day. Excited to see how the Raiders bounce back from that game. You know, Spitz touched on it. They have a lot of potential this year, and that game didn't really tap it in. So I'm excited to see what they can do pitching, defensively, and with the bats.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Just looking down at the Mankato East bullpen, there's a lefty warming up in there, so we'll see how they can go up and attack that lefty. He looks pretty crafty, throwing from a three-quarter arm slot. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the Raider bats are able to attack today. You know, they haven't put a run on the board yet. They had 2 hits in that first game, and they got to be able to just get on base. That's the start of it.
And it will be a lefty-lefty matchup.
It will be. It will be two lefties on the mound.
Interesting to see what team will hit the lefties better.
Raiders have a very righty-forward matchup and a switch hitter in there with Ryan Cahoon, the first baseman. It's going to be very interesting. They're a lot more willing this year than in years past to play those underclassmen, give them a shot here at the varsity level, which is wonderful to see. That's what you want to see. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this a pretty young Raider team, can develop throughout this year and this game.
For sure.
So we're going to take an ad break, and we're going to be back in a little bit for our starting lineups here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Back. Oh, shoot. All right, well, we're back a little early than we originally planned, but we are back here for our visiting coach interview brought to you by Hometown Credit Union. Hometown Credit Union is a financial institution with branches in Owatonna, Faribault, and Northfield. Toby Moyer was able to catch up with the Mankato East head coach right before the game, so we're going to cut down to that interview now.
I'm here with Coach Micah Degner. Coach, you're off to a hot start, 2-0 coming off a shutout win of Red Wing. Could you expand on those two wins?
Yeah, we played pretty well in both. Our bats really haven't gotten to where we want them just yet, I think, but early in the season yet. We pitched pretty well in both. Obviously, Nick worked through a no-hitter in the last one, so that helps. But played good defense, ran the base as well, so hopefully continue today.
Right. And how are you going to keep that momentum going after those wins?
Yeah, hopefully our pitchers throw strikes and let our defense work really, and just give us an opportunity to win each game. That's kind of what happened in our first one. We got down and didn't get out of it, and just kept on hitting and let things fall how they do.
Sweet. And what do you know about Northfield baseball? What do you expect to see?
Yeah, Northfield always have good athletes. That's what we usually see. All right, a lot of strong, fast kids, and we know they got some talent this year, just like last year. We don't maybe know as much as we did about them last year, but I know that first game against a really good pitcher against West probably isn't an accurate representation of how good Northfield is.
And then who should we watch out on your team?
Yeah, so Nathan Bridger's starting for us on the mound, lefty. He pitched one inning in relief, but we're excited to see him get a start here. Otherwise, just probably looking for our team speed. We try to steal a lot of bags and hopefully get guys on base to do that first.
Sweet.
All right, Coach, thanks for all your time.
Thank you.
Hometown Credit Union is proud to call Northfield and Dundas home. We offer a variety of loan options, checking, savings, and credit card accounts with a focus on financial wellness and member advocacy. You belong at Hometown Credit Union. Learn more at hometowncu.coop.
And we're back here after that interview from Toby Moyer and the Mankato East head coach. Ian Stanton was able to catch up with our head coach, Josh Spitzak. Ian?
Coming off the first game of the season, what are your pros and cons to what you saw from the team?
We got off to a rough start in the first inning, and I think the best thing was after that, guys kind of settled down a little bit, and we responded. We kind of kept it right there, and I thought if we had finished the game, strong that way, for game one of the year, that would have been a positive. Unfortunately, towards the end, we kind of lost a little bit there at the end, and so we had kind of bad start and bad finish. So hopefully we can put together 7 solid innings today.
Tegan on the mound today, what do we expect to see from him?
Tegan is a competitor. He wants the ball every game, so it's kind of nice when we want to bounce back today, having him out there, because we know he's going to go out there and give everything, and he's ready to go. He's pumped up.
For sure. What areas do you think this team will excel the most throughout the season?
We had a lot of success last year, and I think they, being around that, hopefully they can carry that over to this year. They have high expectations, which is great. So they know we have a talented roster, and we just kind of need to continue to keep playing for each other and hopefully reach those goals at the end of the season.
And what expectations do you have for the underclassmen stepping up for this season?
Yeah, we've got some guys that are ready to step into some roles, and we know that they can change game to game, beginning of the season to the end of the season. So that's always kind of the fun part, is seeing guys step up and show that they are ready to go. And we already saw a little bit of that game one, and hoping that see a few more step up today.
Thank you.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Don't let dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Aaron Reister. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 21, Nico Vanderwalker. Hitting seventh, the second baseman, number 6, Gabe Heinrichs. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 12, Ryan Cahoon. Hitting ninth, the right fielder, number 10, Caleb Graw. And the starting left fielder, number 7, Aki Gupta. Assistant coach is Chris Groutman. The head coach of your Raiders, Josh Spitzak, the Northfield Raiders. We now invite you to stand, remove your headwear, and face the flag down the first baseline for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and with that starting lineup, welcome back to Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com. Tegan Melgren, your starting pitcher for the Raiders today, out on the mound, warming up his catcher Aaron Reister behind the plate as we get ready to bring to you this Raider ball game. It's going to be a very interesting matchup between the two, as the Mankato East Cougars looking to come out here firing up against our Raider team. So there's your starting lineup there, brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. If you are interested in improving your vision, scheduling a free consultation at Ritchie Eye Clinic is a great first step. Raider team still, there's a little problem with the seniors, a little injury bug catching on around. So they're still trying to work through that. So they have a lot of underclassmen, guys that we didn't really expect to see in the starting lineup starting out here today. Melgren's warm-up pitches are looking really good. The off-speed seems to be working, and he's locating. So it should be a good night for the Raiders here. We don't know. We saw Tegan a lot in relief last year, which is mostly how he was used. I don't know if he even started a game, but he was definitely their most used reliever. Now in a senior year, looking to be one of the top two guys in this rotation. Leading off for the Cougars is going to be Work, as Reister's throw down to second is good.
Once again, the starting battery for your Raiders doing the catching, number 9, Reister. And your starting pitcher, Tegan Melgren. Leading off for the Cougars in the top of the first inning, the shortstop, number 3, Nicholas Work.
So Nicholas Work, a right-handed batter, steps in for his first plate appearance here, first of the game. Melgren comes set, working out of the stretch with no one on. First pitch, fastball misses away. 1-0 count right off the bat. Melgren looking to find the zone here. First pitch missed just straight away in middle. As the next pitch is popped up into foul territory, Cocoon. Melgren calls for it right in front of the Raider dugout, and the first out is made.
You know, a rare pitcher foul ball out. Usually the first baseman calls that one off.
Yeah, usually you would expect Ryan Cahoon, your first baseman, there to call it off, but Melgren runs over there and makes the catch easy. So here's Studman.
Here comes the first lefty-lefty matchup of the day.
Yeah, Raiders only have, I believe, one lefty bat in the lineup, so it'll be interesting how they go out. First pitch there, finds the zone. Great pitch by Melgren. Not sure if it was off speed or not, but it came down. Looked like it just hit that low and middle part of the zone.
Yeah, great spot. Way to attack the lines on the strike zone here.
The 0-1 coming, fouled off to the left side. So 0-2 now with one out and no one on here in the top of the first.
You know, as Spitzak touched on it, Tegan was going to go after these batters today, so we'll expect to see a lot of 0-2 counts, 1-2 counts for the Raiders.
Yeah, he's going to be jumping out against these batters, especially in this lefty-lefty matchup. You know, it's definitely the hardest matchup in baseball. You just don't see it a lot if you're a left-handed batter. As the 0-2 pitch comes, that one's in the dirt. Just a little bit of a waste there on 0-2. He just tried to find that zone, just couldn't quite find it.
Good pitch to see if they're going to chase after it today. You know, you never know if these hitters are so hit-heavy.
Especially on that lefty-lefty matchup. That slider maybe can just get away there. But there's a line drive into right field, just past the diving second baseman, and the right fielder slips a little bit trying to get to that ball. But Graw eventually picks it up and throws it in. Heinrichs just couldn't quite get his glove over there on a hard-hit line drive. Yep.
You know, it rained a little pregame, and it looked like it affected the right fielder there.
Yeah, that's Caleb Graw, the junior out and right fielder. Him and Tegan Melgren are both state competitor weightlifters, both kind of traded off each other's. They were really each other's biggest enemies in that state tournament, in the state meet. But there's strike one from Tegan, low and in part of the zone to the righty, doing a great job there attacking on a pretty dangerous part of the zone, going from lefty to righty there. It just can just kind of catch a barrel when you throw that pitch right there.
Not a huge lead for the guy at first base.
Yeah, and there's that mood. Tegan has a very good one. He practices it a lot. Throw it to Ryan Cahoon, the first baseman, not in time. As you said, he didn't have a very big lead. He just kind of stepped back. Count 0-1, runner on first, one out. Melgren's pitch, ground ball right side. Heinrichs, the second baseman, fields it, flip to second, gets him, throw to first from Geiger. It gets him in time. Geiger rockets it over to first base, and the Raiders turn a double play to get out of the top of the first. We're going to the bottom of the first. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community has received higher satisfaction ratings on Minnesota's Assisted Living Report Card when compared to other assisted living facilities across the state. These high ratings in the quality of resident life and family satisfaction come directly from residents and their families. Northfield Retirement Community offers a wide variety of housing and service options that are specifically designed to meet the physical, social, and spiritual needs of aging adults. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Does also go back, or is it just cut?
Just press cut to do it, and then hit the community resource. So Raiders got out of the last inning with a 4-6-3 double play. Gabe Heinrichs flipped it over to Jake Geiger there on a pretty nicely hit ground ball, pretty tailor-made, and Geiger rocket arm over to first base, where first baseman Ryan Cahoon did a great job stretching out to make it even more easy for him. So leading off for the Raiders is going to be the shortstop, Jake Geiger. And I guarantee you, I would bet my whole life savings he takes first pitch here. Jake, I don't think I've ever seen him swing in a first pitch, especially to lead off a game. He is going to take first pitch here.
A true leadoff batter.
Exactly. He loves working the count and just finding a way to get on base. And, of course, I mean, his wheels, he can just run around there. First pitch. Oh, and he's swinging. Wow. Ground ball left side. Third baseman picks it up, throws it on to first. And I'm out my life savings. That brings up Tegan Melgren, your pitcher here, going lefty-lefty for the first lefty-lefty matchup here. Tegan Melgren going lefty-lefty here. Pitcher on pitcher. As Melgren's looking to put a ball into a gap. First pitch, Melgren swings, pops it up left side. Shortstop calling the third baseman off. He runs over there, and he's going to make the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Raiders first pitch swinging here. So Kep has to take first pitch here. You can't have a 3-pitch inning to lead off the game. Kep coming up. That's not a wood bat. There's no way. I think it's just a metal bat designed to look like a wood bat.
I think that's a bone saver.
As lefty-righty matchup here. First pitch taken for strike one. It definitely looked like a good pitch, but Kep definitely had to take sign the whole way. On deck, Seth Thompson. Third baseman, Kep, the center fielder here today with Kaiser out. As he swings through the changeup there. Pulls a string on Kep.
Great off-speed pitch.
Yeah, Kep was definitely fooled. Kep, of course, going to play D2 baseball up at St. Cloud State after this year. As the 0-2, 2 outs, no one on. On the way, Kep fouls it off, stays alive. Catcher couldn't quite hold on to it.
You know, what an accomplishment for Austin Kep going to play D2 ball.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, a lot of guys, they just don't get that opportunity, and Kep getting to go do that up there at St. Cloud in a pretty good school. I mean, it's really cool to see.
Great baseball team up there, too.
Yeah. The 0-2 pitch to Kep, taking ball high. 1-2 now as Kep is able to work the count a little bit. No one on, 2 out here. Kept trying to get a base knock here. Next pitch, swung on and missed as he gets the K, sets down Kep. Raiders go down 1-2-3. We're going to the second, still tied 0-0 on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
And we're back here for the second inning on NorthfieldLive.com. Tegan Melgren out for his second inning work. He was able to set him down in order, able to get them to induce a double play there in the top of the first after the second runner got on. He's looking for another good inning here, as Reister's throw down to second to warm up is good. Leading off is going to be the four-hole hitter, Stubbs. He's the DH today.
Is the designated hitter, number 26, Ainsley Stubbs.
Stubbs DHing for the center fielder, Henley, today. As umpire gets set. Lefty-righty matchup here. Melgren's first pitch swung on, hammered into right center. Kepler and Graw both running back. Graw makes the catch, call for it, and he catches it right in front of the warning track. Right fielder Caleb Graw runs a long way, but he makes the catch there out in right center.
It definitely looked like it was going into the gap there. Must have died down towards the end of that. Nice catch.
Yeah, it looked like he was heading straight for that wall, maybe even over, but Graw showing off a little speed there. Batter Bossy. One out, no one on. First pitch to him. Swung on, fouled off towards the right side over the Raider dugout.
There's 25 cents. Is that 25 cents if you still turn it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is now. I think it might be 50.
Yeah.
Let's make sure no one comes up looking for money here. We are in the press box here at Dundas Memorial Field. It is wonderful to be here. We spent all Legion season back here, but it was a lot of fun being out here. The next pitch swung on over the head of third baseman Seth Thompson into left field. Just able to get ahead of that one and rope it over him. That's just something that you always want to just put it right over the third baseman's head. You just lift it right up over there, nice and easy.
A great piece of hitting, just barely squeaked it over the third baseman there.
Exactly what they needed, just to get a runner on. It's the perfect base hit. So here's the third baseman, Jack Hansen, looking to put a little drive into one. Keep the runners moving, one out runner on first. Melgren's first pitch to him misses inside. Melgren been very aggressive trying to get those first pitch strikes. Just couldn't quite get that one. The 1-0, he throws a pick off. Runner takes off for second and the throw is offline down to second. So he's going to advance there. Cahoon couldn't get a good throw off to second and Geiger couldn't hold on to it. So the runner's going to advance to second on a pickoff move.
First pitch of the at-bat, the runner did get a pretty good secondary lead. It looked like he was about to go. So no shocker there that he took off.
Melgren keeping tabs on him, but just couldn't quite get him. So 1-0, one out runner on second now. As the pitch hits the outside part of the plate. Great pitch there by Melgren as a response to that. Looked like he went for the changeup and just fell right off the table right there on the outside. 1-1 the count now. Runner on second, one out. Melgren working from the stretch runner has a big lead. Go to the plate. Finds the zone there up top. Melgren brings in the heat and makes it 1-2 now. He set up a curveball here really good if he wants to tunnel it, or he can even go even higher, climb the ladder. So Melgren has plenty of options here on 1-2. He can really do anything as long as it's not a pitch in the dirt. And as he tries to go high, he just can't quite find it there. So it's 2-2. Now he might want to go for a backdoor slider or something there. Try to hit that away part of the zone would be a great shot there. Obviously easier said than done. A very difficult pitch. We'll see what he goes for here on 2-2. Comes up. Goes for the inside. Gets the batter late to foul it off. Good pitch there. Definitely not what I was expecting, but that's why it's so good. He goes for the inside fastball. Batter just not quite ready to turn around on it. Has to foul it off over the Raider dugout. 2-2. Swung on. Hit into right field. Grau's going to have to let it bounce. Runner takes out for third. The relay throw not going to be attempted. So there's runners on the corner with one out. You got to think, if you're Caleb Grau, after that play, you want to be able to step in and just make that catch. Maybe challenge yourself, try to pick it off your shoestrings. You really don't want to let that ball bounce there, as now East is in prime position to score.
Yeah, it looked like a routine fly ball. The ball might be dying out.
It definitely is dying out there.
The wind is blowing in, so it could have just snuck up on him.
It definitely did sneak up on him a little bit. That's just kind of an early season thing. As the season progresses, that's just, you learn how you get your steps in to pick that one up. That's first pitch. Batter was a little late there, swung on down the third base line. This is the pitcher, Rundle. So pitcher, lefty-lefty matchup here.
First and third situation, you'll probably see the runner go almost every single pitch.
Yeah.
Just to try to see. Curious to see what the Northfield defense will do.
Yeah, I was expecting Jake Geiger to be inside here to maybe feel the throw, but they're not even running as he fouls off now, and now it's going to be 0-2, and they're definitely not going to run. You don't want to take the bat out of your pitcher's hands here, as, it is the 7-hole. This is definitely, you want it to get out of this. You want to get the run now before you're relying on the 8 and 9-hole hitters. Obviously, you have confidence in them, but you want this over as quick as possible, basically. As pickoff throw to first, got the runner in no man's land. Runner on third staying modest, still going. As runner on third is still going, as they're now going to go for the runner on third, have him under pickle, and he overthrows the plate, and he's going to score. Runner going to third, the throw down to third, cut off before third base, and Mankato East has a runner on third and a run now. Whole lot of miscommunications there for the Raiders. There was about 2 crucial mistakes on that play. One was the overthrow coming back to home, and the second was Seth Thompson on back to third base. He just wasn't on third base waiting for the throw. He was about a foot in front.
Yeah, those are just those beginning of the season errors. Sometimes that just happens, and you'll overcome it halfway through the season. Maybe even the next play they'll get one. That's the second time they've gotten a run down this game. Yeah. So Teagan's pickoff move is working very well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of thing. It's easy to assume that that's going to be the rest of your season, that your season's just going to, it's bad. It's just not going to be good this year, but that's just, they're going to work that out. There's a good play by Melgren spearing that ball, and they got the runner in no man's land now. Thompson chasing him down, running him back to third is Reister, as he's going to apply the tag and get the runner out. So there's a great job there getting him, as they're yelling about something, but the umpire called him out. I don't know why they were yelling, but there's a good play there on a ground ball right back to Melgren as he gets him out at third. Runner does advance to second, but still good play by the Raiders.
Yelling about him having the ball in his offhand,
Oh.
not the glove, or in his throwing hand.
You are on mute, Toby, by the way, so if you want. Okay. So that's going to bring up right now Williert. So it swung on, fouled off.
Great play by the Raiders there to get that runner out on third base. Saving themselves a run.
Yeah, Melgren did a great job. He did not hesitate. That lefty, it's more natural to throw over to third anyways. He just looked right up, recognized that the runner was thinking about it, and was able to just catch him. 0-1 now, 2 outs, runner on second. Mankato East up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. The pitch comes to the plate. Swung on, missed, way behind. Melgren blew it right by him. 0-2 now. Lefty-righty matchup to the 8-hole batter. It is the catcher. Melgren comes set on 0-2. Pitch coming to the plate. Misses it low and in. It's back to the backstop, and runner going to advance to third. So runner advances to third on a wild pitch. And there's a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Just need to get the batter out. That runner on third, it does not matter as long as you get a force out. So you just got to think about that. The 1-2 pitch to the plate misses high.
right idea, just kind of missed the location on that pitch there.
Yeah, that's just something that happens there. Melgren looking to put him away here on 2-2. 2 outs, runner on third. Pitch coming, swung on. Fly ball into right field. Graw moving over there in foul territory. He dives, makes the catch. Caleb Graw.
Great diving catch.
What a catch there in right field by Caleb Graw in foul territory as he makes the catch to end the half inning. We're going to the bottom of the second. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, and you're watching NorthfieldLive.com. Good.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
When your car is under extended warranty, there's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Whit Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Whit Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Whit Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Yeah, it is. So we're back here for the bottom of the second. Raiders now down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here as Raiders trying to come back. Leading off for us in the bottom of the inning is going to be the 4-0 hitter, Seth Thompson. It's going to be lefty-lefty for the third baseman here. Trying to put a ball into the outfield. Raiders were set down 1-2-3 in the first. So the lefty out for his second inning of work, Rundle, already has 1 K. As he's looking for another here as we're just about underway. Seth Thompson, third baseman, coming up. Coming up here. Raiders still searching for their first hit in this ball game. Thompson steps in for the matchup. Open stance there for the lefty. First pitch coming to him, misses inside, gets him to move a little bit. Shaking off the rust from the offseason. Raiders in their nice new uniforms with the pinstripes. I like them a lot.
Yeah, these pinstripes are pretty clean.
As Thompson, little check swing, ground ball over there. Third baseman fields it cleanly, throw on to first, gets him. Just kind of the perfect, horrible ground ball there for Seth Thompson.
Yeah, it definitely surprised him. He kind of sat in the box a little bit and was like, oh, crap, did I really just do that?
Yeah. Here's your catcher, number 9, Aaron Reister. Looking to get on base here with 1 out. See if you can put a drive into one, just poke something over someone's head and find some grass. First pitch misses low and in around his feet. So it's 1-0 now. Nico Vandewalker on deck. Junior DH. Dealt with a back injury in the offseason. He was on the weightlifting team, but he couldn't do anything all year because he was nursing a broken back. As Reister rips the ground ball there, foul. He kind of rolled over just a little bit, why he couldn't really straighten that one out and get into fair territory, but just couldn't quite get a good barrel on it and keep that front shoulder closed. So it's going to be 1-1 now. Lefty-righty matchup here to the Raider catcher. Standing in with an open stance. 1-1 pitch, misses low, hits the plate. So it's going to be 2-1. Reister looking to get on any means necessary.
Great patience in this at-bat from Reister here.
Yeah, exactly what you want to see from your catcher. Just work the count as calls time here to discuss, I'm assuming, or just ball. Just getting a new ball. I don't know why he didn't give it to the catcher. Or the base umpire wants to talk to him about coming set. That's what I figured it would be. Reister in the first game went 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Looking to get on base for the first time here in this early season. Pitch to the plate. Swung on, hammered into left field, but far foul. Reister got a barrel on it, but he was way out in front of it. If that was fair, it would have threatened that 335 sign. But it's just going to even the count up at 2-2 now.
Great contact, this at bat. Also, still being patient.
Yeah, but now it has 2 strikes, so you do want to shorten up a little bit. There's a ground ball through the 5-hole for a base hit. Reister has his first base knock of the season. The Raiders have their first of the game, as he does a great job ripping a ground ball through the 5-hole past that third baseman to the left side. And here's Nico Vandewalker.
Great at-bat from Reister there.
Does exactly what the Raiders needed. And here's your DH.
He was early the first 2 times he hit the ball foul. Finally timed it up and perfect single.
Jack Pribble, the courtesy runner for the catcher on first base. As Vandewalker, the big righty, steps in against Rundle.
Ump wasn't even set.
Yeah, umpire was not ready. Pribble leading off first base. Vandewalker up to bat, 1 out. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. His first pitch hits the inside part of the plate there. Vandewalker looked to be taken all the way. Nico wearing number 21 here, the junior. I believe Pribble is a junior. I don't know for sure, though. The 0-1 coming to Vandewalker. Swung on, foul tipped into the catcher's mask. Umpire has to walk it off a little bit.
That was a hardy cut there.
Yeah, he was looking for the fences there. We'll see if he shortens it up. Nico is a big guy. He can definitely put a charge into one. If he can find a gap there out in left center, just down left field, if he can put it over that third baseman's head, he can have a double easily and score Pribble from first. But just got to get a hold of one now on 0-2. Just stay alive, work the count a little bit.
Yeah, 0-2, maybe choke up a little bit. Try to just advance that runner, if by any means that possible.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a line drive base hit to right field. Roto comes set. The lefty slide steps to the plate and gets Vandewalker swinging at the high fastball. So he's set down swinging, and now there's 2 outs. It's going to bring up Gabe Heinrichs. Heinrichs steps in. Senior second baseman with 2 outs, runner on first. He comes up first pitch. Taken. With that little 3/4 arm slot, he just kind of throws it and it comes back into the zone there on the Raiders, which is really devastating there from that lefty to righty matchup. Lazy pickoff move there to first base.
Heinrichs up to bat. He'll be playing at River Falls next year, is that correct?
UW River Falls. He's going to go there for their first season as a baseball team.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
0-1 the count to Heinrichs. Pitch misses high. They check Pribble at first, but he's back easy. One the count to Heinrichs as Rundle moves around, gets himself situated on the mound. He threw a no-hitter in his last start, so with that base hit from Reister, it's his first hit allowed this season. As Heinrichs has a big cut through that one. He was under and behind. Probably see him choke up a little bit on the bat here.
Raiders are just a little late on that fastball today.
Yeah, they just can't quite connect. As 1-2 now the count to Heinrichs. A slide step from the pitcher, taken for a ball high. That's a good take there by Heinrichs. Looked like it might have been a little bit of a change, maybe a cutter there. As Heinrichs just recognized that it was staying high. 2-2 the count, Pribble on first, 2 outs. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Leg kicks, fires, gets Heinrichs swinging through that one. And that's going to end the inning. Raiders strand 1. We're going to 3. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
For the rest of the league. And we're back here for the third inning of NorthfieldLive.com of Raider Baseball. Tegan Melgren out for his third inning at work. Raiders currently down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after Mankato East was able to plate a run in the last inning.
Pitcher, number 15, Nathan Bridger.
Nathan Bridger, the pitcher? I might have the lineup card wrong there. Either way, he's coming up here to bat. The tall righty facing Tegan Melgren here, as Melgren needs a new ball.
Didn't like something about it. Ump just put it right back in his pocket, so something clearly wasn't that wrong with it.
He just wanted a souvenir. Melgren comes set here to Bridger, who is the pitcher, as he misses outside there. 1-0 the count. Next pitch coming, hits the outside part of the plate. Good pitch there by Melgren.
Righty bat, lefty throw.
Yeah. Throws lefty, bats righty. Pretty uncommon matchup there. As Melgren's next pitch comes swung on, fouled off down that third baseline. Not sure who's that there taking photos down the third baseline, but Jim Wilbrock is here taking pictures for the Raiders. So make sure to check out his pictures. Probably put them up tomorrow. 1-2 the count.
Jim's photos are always phenomenal.
They are. You see a lot of people with their Instagram profile pictures as those pictures, as Melgren gets him swinging through a big curveball to throw down to first, retires him. And there's a great pitch there by Tegan Melgren on the 12-6, getting him to swing through it. Melgren has his first K of the game. And there's one out. Back to the top of the order, Nicholas Work led off the game with a pop-up to Tegan Melgren in foul territory. We'll see what he does here in the third. First pitch on the way to the shortstop. Misses outside there on the fastball. One 0 the count, no one on, one out. Melgren's 1-0, shows bunt, pulls back. Taken for a strike. So Seth Thompson, third baseman, now ready for that. He's still going to play a little far back, but ready to charge at a moment's notice. 1-1 the count, one out, no one on. Melgren's pitch. Taken for strike two. Great curveball there, dropping back into the zone.
Yeah, the curveball's definitely working now.
Melgren has that dialed in, and the batter knew it the whole way. But right when it came back down, he knew that was a strike immediately. As Melgren gets set for the 1-2. Gets him to swing on that one. Roll it over into foul territory.
Almost looked like he went back to the curveball in that pitch.
I think he might have, and I wouldn't blame him there. It might have been a curveball with a little something taken off of it. Maybe expecting him to swing below it. 1-2 the count, one out, no one on. Melgren's pitch. That was a fastball there at the feet. Taken for a ball.
Right idea.
Yeah, just couldn't quite relocate. Just held on a little too long. Two the count, one out. No one on base. Melgren comes set. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Melgren's pitch. Swung on, checked his swing. Yes, he did. As Melgren gets the sword and he does the celebration. in the middle of the inning, but he gets his second K of the game as there's 2 outs now. Let's get an instant replay there brought to us by Community Resource Bank. So he just hits it right there. And now back to live action. First pitch popped up into left field, long foul ball.
Yeah, he took that one for a ride.
Yeah, it was a very well hit fly ball, but it was very foul. He was way behind that one. Maybe expecting that first pitch curveball. He singled in his last at bat for the first hit of the game. And his next pitch finds the zone there at the top. It was that ground ball to the right side that Heinrich just couldn't quite get to, and Gross slipped out in right field trying to get to it. He ended up getting stranded, but 0-2 now, 2 outs. Melgren's pitch tries to go for the fastball low and away, but just can't quite find the zone. 1-2 the count now.
East doesn't seem to be chasing those balls in the dirt very much today.
No, they definitely have good plate discipline. 1-2 count. Fouled off there behind home plate.
Huge for Melgren to get ahead of the count here, looking for his third strikeout of the inning.
Yeah, and third strikeout of the game. He didn't have any in the first 2 innings and struck out the first 2 batters here in the third. And he swings through that one. Melgren goes with the high cheese and blows it right by him. We're going to the bottom of the third here at NorthfieldLive.com. So stay tuned. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Edwin Diaz.
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
All right, we're back here for the bottom of the third inning on NorthfieldLive.com. It is the pitcher Bridger out for his third inning of work. Scoreless so far, only allowed 1 hit. Raider bats taking a little bit to get going here, but here is the switch hitting first baseman, Ryan Cahoon. Cahoon digs in here from the right side of the plate as umpire just says throw me that ball from the on-deck batter. Cahoon, usually a catcher playing a lot of first base so far in this early season with Kyan Rauk out with an injury. As he digs in, first pitch coming, misses low.
You always love a player that can play multiple positions, especially catcher.
Yeah, multiple positions and switch hit. I mean, it's just insanely valuable to have in your lineup. That's pretty much forcing his way into the lineup just with that availability. As he swings through that high pitch there. Looked like it was changeup or off speed or something that just kind of dropped back into the zone, and he just recognized it a little too late, tried to make up for it. He just swung right through it. That's one of those pitches you might as well just take all the way. As there's a ball low.
Just missed the zone. Catcher tried to frame it in.
Yeah, catcher, he yanked it back into the zone there.
Yeah, he might have put that one down the middle.
Yeah. 2-1 the count to Cahoon, leading off the bottom of the third. He takes ball away there, so it's going to be moved to 3-1. Cahoon working the count here. Trying to get that leadoff man on.
This bottom half of the lineup is really patient when they come up to bat.
Yeah, that's what you need from the bottom half of your lineup. Just work the count, tire out this starting pitcher. As left fielder playing pretty much dead left center. Pretty much close to it. The pitch to Cahoon. He draws a walk there on 3-1. And leadoff batter is on here for the Raiders. Exactly what they needed. As here is the right fielder, Caleb Graw, up to bat.
Right fielder, number 10, Caleb Graw.
I'm not sure if the left fielder notices, but if there's a ball hit down the line,
it's an inside the park home run.
It might be.
It is. It is. If it goes over that third baseman or just past him, he must be very confident in his abilities to get over there.
Especially with the third baseman playing almost on the grass.
Yeah, third baseman is on the grass, and the left fielder is right by the 370 sign, as you can see there on the broadcast. It is a very interesting defensive positioning here. They are counting on the Raiders being late, as there's Graw a little late on that one. Ground ball right side. Throw to second, gets him. Throw to first, not in time. Graw beats it out. So it's a fielder's choice there, and we're going back to the top of the order with Geiger due up. Cahoon out at second on the fielder's choice, but Graw gets on.
Number 2, Jake Geiger.
Geiger, the shortstop, wearing number 2. Looking to find a way on here. First pitch to him, taken for a ball high.
Taking first pitch.
1-0 now the count. Runner on first, 1 out. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitcher comes set a little weirdly there. Leg kicks, fires, and Geiger fouls it off there. 1-1.
Just a tad bit earlier, and with Geiger's speed,
yeah,
that's dangerous.
You could tell Geiger was way ahead of that one. He had to kind of stop himself before he even swung that. But yeah, it's shocking to see how close the center fielder and left fielder are playing. Even now the left fielder is starting to move over as Geiger fouls that one off over towards the Raider dugout.
The whole outfield is playing super far in. Don't let Geiger's size
Yeah, he's got some. He can rip a ball. One, two, the count. 1 out, runner on first. Pitcher steps off. Pitch misses high, runner takes off, throw down, not in time. Gross slides in behind it, and he swipes the bag.
It looked like the second baseman had sat up a little too far, where he's too far away to even put the tag on the runner.
Yeah, absolutely. He was at the front of the base, and that's why Graw was able to just slide in behind. It looked like if the second baseman was stepped up about half a foot behind, he would have been able to tag him out, but Graw was able to slide in behind him, going feet first. Usually we see the Raiders, especially last year, they were all head first slides, but Graw goes feet. 2-2 the count. Pitch down, they call him for it. He nails it outside part of the zone, that up and away, and Geiger doesn't love the call, but he's called out on strikes, and that's going to bring up Tegan Melgren.
It must have just clipped the outside of that plate. Not ideal.
It definitely just clipped it.
Not an ideal call for Geiger, especially runner in scoring position, 1 out. You know, you can take advantage of that.
Yeah, but on 2-2, you also do want to be protecting there. As someone calls time, I'm assuming it's Melgren. Melgren, of course, the lefty pitcher. He popped out to the shortstop in his first at-bat back in the 6th. So he's looking to do some damage here. Get a base hit, driving Graw from second. Pitch coming. Hits the away part of the zone. And if Melgren can just lift a ball up over that third baseman on that away pitch, the left fielder is even playing even more far over than he was before now to the lefty.
Especially with everyone being a tad bit late.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. You'd expect him to maybe even move over towards the left even more. There's a curveball that missed way above. Just popped out of his hands on the way.
Almost hit him in the head.
Yeah, it kind of just moved around his head. 1-1 the count. Bridger comes to the plate, slide step. Misses inside around the knees. So 2-1 the count now.
I thought that one almost hit him in the knee, too.
Yeah, he stayed taut in there. It was definitely inside the batter's box, or just on it. Melgren with an open stance, then either very bent out there. Has 2-1 the count, 2 outs, runner on second. Lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch to the plate, swung on, fouled off. Getting even it up at 2-2. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. The Raider pitcher.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Might want to choke up on the bat here. Just put it in play, just get that run home.
Just try to find some green there in the outfield, especially with Austin Kep on deck. As there's a ball missing high.
Great
Loads
take.
up the count. 3-2, 2 outs, runners on second, so won't be taken off, but Melgren looking, still got to be ready to hit here.
Yeah, definitely protect the plate here.
Pitch to the plate, swung on, popped up. Shortstop calling for it. He will make the catch in front of the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. We're going to 4. Raiders still down on the Heritage Bank scoreboard 1-0 to the Mankato East Cougars. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Randy Olson, Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. Our team continues to be a financial resource to families and businesses. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. We're here to work together with you on any project, big or small. Our success comes from our dedicated, knowledgeable, and professional employees. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations to see a smiling and familiar face. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
And we're back here for the 4th inning of work on NorthfieldLive.com. Tegan Melgren back out there. After going 3, he's allowed 1 run, 3 hits. Looking to set down these Cougars. He has 3 Ks so far, all in the last inning, as he set down the side-end order. He's looking to get going here up against the heart of the order. 3-4-5 due up, as the 3-hitter was the one that grounded into the double play that ended the first inning. We'll see if Melgren can get him to induce weak contact here again.
With the Raiders only having 1 hit, Melgren is pitching very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 run, 3 hits. You couldn't have a better pitching performance when the bats aren't going.
Caden Hansen due up here for the Cougars. Leading off here for the 4th inning. Hansen, right-handed batter, grounded out. 4-6-3 double play in his last at-bat. So he steps in here. Melgren comes set, leg kick, fire. Ground ball, Geiger picks it up on a hop, throw to first. Gets him, great throw by Jake Geiger, and an even better scoop by Ryan Cahoon. Up there, off balance, just barely picks it up and is balancing on his glove when he gets it.
Great play from Geiger. You never know if the third baseman can distract you as a shortstop, cutting right in front of you, but he just stuck to it, trusted his arm. Great play.
He did a great job moving off to his left, jumping up in the air a little bit, just getting that throw off, doing a great job. Their first pitch swinging, fouled off on a line drive. Stubbs flew out to the right fielder, Caleb Graw, in his last at-bat. That was that hard hit fly ball into right center that we thought was going to land, but just kind of died out there. As there's strike 2, Melgren pumping the zone. 0-2.
Melgren's been getting ahead of the count for the past couple innings, and it's worked in his favor heavily.
He's done a great job there attacking these hitters. The 0-2 comes to the plate. Taken. Strike 3 rings him up. Melgren sets him down on 3 pitches. Great job by Tegan Melgren.
I don't know if the placement could have got any more perfect. on that pitch right there.
Fantastic job by Tegan Melgren. That's going to bring us up to Bossy. Bossy singled in his last at-bat and came around to score the only run of the ball game so far.
Did I do that for every straight
Oh, just the good ones. As there's a first pitch swing and popped up into foul territory and out of play. Oh, 1 now the count. The righty digging in to face Melgren. Bossy playing third base today. Pitch coming to him. Finds the zone there, 0-2 now.
Just perfect placement this inning from Melgren.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. Next pitch, that one misses up and away. That's kind of a waste pitch right there. You wanted a little closer there on 0-2, but still not bad on 0-2. As there's activity in the Mankato East bullpen. The 1-2 here misses low in the dirt. Someone threw a ball in that bullpen over into the woods out there in left field. So I'm not sure if there's anything going on in the Raider bullpen. Can't tell.
Nothing.
Raiders letting Melgren ride, and he's doing a great job. Not really throwing a whole lot of pitches either. The 2-2 pitch coming to the plate. Swung on. Weak contact foul ball. So 2-2 will remain the count.
He's been mainly using that curveball as a finisher pitch for most of these at-bats.
Yeah, expecting similar approach here from Melgren. As he comes set, the 2-2 comes to the plate and just misses inside. Great curveball there. Melgren wanted it.
That was a great curveball.
It was a fantastic pitch there on 2-2. But it does load up the count now, so we'll see what Melgren goes for. Expecting more of a fastball in the zone approach here. And he just can't quite find it. Just a little too low as Melgren wats him on full count. So that'll put the runner on here for Hansen. Hansen singled in his last at-bat. 2 outs, runner on first. Melgren picks off the move to first, a little offline. Cahoon has to come off the bag.
He definitely got the runner with that pickoff move there. If they would have been on the line,
yeah.
I think that runner would have been out.
The runner was definitely caught out in no man's land there. Next pitch coming fouled off. So first pitch strike there to Hansen. Melgren comes set here. Leg kick fire on 0-1. Misses inside. 1-1 now the count. Two outs, runner on first, 1-1 the count. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Ground ball there. Melgren fields it, spins around, throw to first, gets him. Good throw by Melgren there as he ends it. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Exams are more than just confirming that you have 20/20 vision. At River Valley Eye Professionals, you'll receive a thorough and detailed evaluation. We look at every part of your eye, from the lashes to the retina, to identify any potential problems and how to address them. Our state-of-the-art facility allows us to provide you with more than just glasses and contact lenses. We help to ensure that your eyes are healthy and remain so for a lifetime. Find out more about how to request an appointment at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Nothing. And we're back here for the bottom of the fourth inning here on NorthfieldLive.com. As Austin Kep due up to lead off for the Raiders here. Raiders down 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the bottom of the fourth. As Kep looking to just put a drive into one, get on base here for the Raiders. He got Cade swinging in his last at bat and is just trying to lead off here and do something.
You know, this is the perfect hitter to get something going here.
Yeah, he led the Raiders in basically any hitting stat that you can imagine last year. And he's going to be the center fielder this year as he was a corner outfielder last year, but he swings through first pitch on that one. Oh, 1 the count now. Austin kept the batter. First or second pitch to him. Ooh, just hits the low and away part of the zone. 0-2 now the count. Kep gonna have to protect now an 0-2 after it's just nicked the low and away part of the zone. That ball misses low and away in the dirt. One, 2 the count to the Raider 3 or 4 hole hitter or 3 hole hitter, excuse me. Here we go. The 1-2 on the way, taken for ball low. 2-2 the count now to Austin Kep. Bridger taking his time on the mound. He's currently sitting at 4 Ks on the day. Comes set, kicks, fires, checks his swing. They're going to say he tipped it. Kep goes down swinging. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. That's Bridger's 5th K in the game. That'll bring up Seth Thompson here for the Raiders. He digs in, lefty-lefty matchup. Open stance. Comes on, swings, fouls it straight back. Thompson lefty hitting first baseman, third baseman, excuse me. Aaron Reister on deck, only Raider with a hit today. Pitch to Thompson. Taken for a strike. 0-2 now the count to Seth. I'm going to turn around on one. 1 out, no one on here. Lefty-lefty matchup. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball, right side, second baseman. Fields it cleanly, throw to first. Gets him. Thompson retired, and it's going to be 2 outs here for the catcher, Aaron Reister. The catcher digs in.
Let's get a hit that he did last time. Perfect hit.
Yeah, perfect hit. Just ground ball through the 5 hole right past that third baseman. As he comes out first pitch, swinging high fly ball into left center. Center fielder running over. It's going to be the left fielder who makes the catch. Deep in left center there. Reister flies out, and that's going to bring us to the 5th inning now. You're watching Raider Baseball here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Champion Sports has the best selection of merch for kids and adults alike, with Carlton, St. Olaf, and Raider hats, hoodies, and letter jackets. Champion Sports has it all. Champion Sports even offers custom printing for sports teams and businesses. Champion Sports has a good selection of sporting goods for hockey, baseball, swimming, lacrosse, and pickleball. Champion Sports has great shoe brands like Brooks and Adidas to give you that competitive edge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Are you looking for funds to support your business's growth? Aaron Nibby here for Franzen Bank & Trust. Franzen offers loans and other financial services designed to meet your needs. As an SBA preferred lender, Franzen Bank can help you save time by expediting the loan process from application to funding. Franzen is also consistently named a top 504 and 7A lender in Minnesota. Start your next business adventure today at franzenbank.com/SBA. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
And we're back here for the fifth inning on NorthfieldLive.com. Tegan Melgren's still out for the Raiders. No activity in the bullpen. Raiders going to let Melgren ride out here for another one. And probably even one more as he's out there buzzing. The curveball has really been looking sharp today. He hasn't allowed a hit in the last 2 innings, and he's been dealing here for a little bit here on the Raiders. Gone through 4. He had a little trouble there in the second, but other than that, he's been lights out.
Yeah, and he honestly didn't even pitch that bad in the second. It was mostly those errors that kind of gave him the run.
Yeah, they did get a run off an error. There's no earned runs so far for Melgren. He's done a great job.
So just keep doing what he's doing. He's pitching phenomenal.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job out there. Here's Rundle, the right fielder, going lefty-lefty matchup here. Rundle reached on fielder's choice on a ground ball back to Melgren in his last at-bat. Pitch comes away. He pops it up in foul territory and out of play. So 0-1 now the count to the Cougar right fielder. As Melgren comes set. Reeser steps up away as he hits the fly ball out deep into the left field. A lot deeper than I expected. It's out of the glove of Aki Gupta out in left field, but he's held to a single, or held to first base. The left fielder, Aki Gupta, just slipped as he went over to catch it. He just couldn't quite hold on to it out there in left field. There is activity in the Raider bullpen now. It is, I believe that was number 14, Jack Pribble out there. 0-1 now the count here. Runner on first, no outs. Willier at the batter, rips it into left center. That's going to be extra bases. It's down, out to the wall. Kep picks it up. The relay throw. They're going to hold the runner at third. So it's going to be a double and put 2 runners in scoring position with no outs here for the Cougars. Not what the Raiders wanted to see there. Willier, who flew out to right field in his last at-bat, just absolutely smoked that ball into left center.
How fast Kep was running after that ball.
Yeah.
That might have saved him a run, honestly.
It definitely did. I mean, he was booking it out there, able to get there in pretty good time. It's Grant Hutton who's warming up in the Raider bullpen here. Bridger, the pitcher batter, as he takes strike away there. Or ball 1 away there, excuse me. Melgren coming set, 1-0 the count. Cougars have 2 runners in scoring position with no outs. As Melgren hits the top of the zone there with a fastball. I don't think he even realized that he hit it. He was moving around like he had just thrown a ball, but then he heard the strike call and just kind of popped up. 1-1 the count. Or is on second and third with no outs. Melgren comes to the plate. Swung on, high fly ball into center field. Kep will make the catch. Runner going to take off and tag. Throw a little offline. Runner's going to score. Throw down to second as the runner was tagging up a little bit there. And runner's going to be safe. So it's going to be a sac fly to score the Cougars' second runner of the game. As it's now a 2-0 ball game after a Bridger sac fly to center field.
Back to the top of the order, Mankato East to the shortstop. Number 3, Nicholas
Work the shortstop back up. He popped out to Melgren and Caden. His 2 at-bats so far.
Also, great throw from Kep. Just off by a little bit, couple feet. Definitely could have got the runner.
Yeah, went straight home, right over the cutoff. As batter shows bunt, doesn't get it down. Runner caught no man land at third. But Reister waited a little too long to throw it as the ball is still rolling. Just now picked up. A little confusion between the shortstop and left fielder there over who was going to pick it up. So the runner takes third now. And the pitch was a strike, so 0-1 now. One out runner on third.
The runner was caught in the middle.
Yeah,
Reister should have just thrown it to third just so that the runner couldn't have even gone to third. Just work him back to second base there.
Yeah, Reister got a little greedy there, trying to make it an easy out, but ended up getting no out. There's a hard ground ball to shortstop. Jake Geiger picks it up, looks at third base, and does a great job throwing it down the line. Picture perfect play there, exactly how you want it. And that ball was smoked off the bat.
Great IQ from Geiger to watch that runner back on third, make sure he was not going. Having the arm strength to throw it to first is always a plus.
Absolutely great job. His first look was back to third. As I mean, pretty much your whole life, you're picking that ball up, you're throwing it right to first, but once you get up there, you realize you got to look that runner back, and Geiger does a great job. First pitch there to the lefty. Lifts a high fly ball into right field. Graw calls for it, and he will make the catch. But not before the damage is done. Cougars tack another runner on. It's now 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going into the bottom of the fifth. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Is your money safe, secure, and growing? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Merchants Bank, and together, let's build your savings strategy. Maybe you'd like to have a rainy day fund, save for your child's future, or create a long-term savings plan. Or maybe you're just not sure where to start. As your trusted banker, we believe in helping you find the right solution, not just any solution, to make reaching your financial goals easier. Call us or stop in at Merchants Bank. Let's build a plan to reach your dreams together.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
We're back here for the bottom of the fifth on NorthfieldLive.com. Nico Vanderwalker going to lead you off here for the Raiders. He was Caden's last at bat, back in the second, looking for a different result here as he steps up, or he will shortly, up against the pitcher Bridger. Bridger been working on the mound here, only allowed one hit so far. He's been absolutely dealing, as the Raiders just can't get anything really going. No good contact besides this one single from Aaron Reister. So here's Nico. The big DH digs in. The first pitch to him, taken ball low.
He took some hardy cuts last at bat.
Yeah, he likes swinging. You might need to dial it in a little bit. I've been up against a really good pitcher who's probably not going to give you many pitches to hammer, but you kind of got to take what you can get, as there's a big swing there, as he was behind on that one. Couldn't quite catch up on that. We'll see what he does here on 1-1 now. Taken low and away there. 2-1 now the count. Two on the count to the big righty. He digs in. The pitch swung on, ground ball. Third baseman fields it cleanly, throw on to first. Dug out by the first baseman to retire Vanderwalker. But not bad contact. I mean, he put it in play, made the Cougars make a play, and that's better than just going down swinging. So here's Heinrichs. He also struck out swinging his last at bat. Bridger currently sitting at 5 strikeouts on the day here, through 4 1/3. Pitch coming to Heinrichs. Checks his swing a little bit, taken for ball 1. Heinrichs spent all last season on JV, now in his senior year. Pitch coming, taken low. 2-0 now the count. Heinrichs just looking to get on base. He is not staying loose when the pitcher moves around up there. He's just kind of staying still. You kind of expect him to let the bat dangle around his waist, but he swings on that one, fouls it off over the Raider dugout. A little disappointed he doesn't get to run on that one, it looked like. He was out of the box ready. Two won the count. As Heinrich swings through the changeup. He pulled the string on him. Heinrich's not ready for it. Count evens up at 2-2 now. 1 out, no one on. 2-2 to the Raiders' second baseman. Brushes him off the plate there. Had him dancing around.
Really working the count. This at bat.
Yeah, he's doing a great job there. Making him throw a lot of pitches. What you want to see from that bottom of the order here. Heinrich's the 7-hole hitter. Pitch comes on the way. And he rings him up. Heinrich thought it was ball 4, but it's strike 3 instead. Probably a pitch you want to be protecting on, but Heinrich's called down for the second out of the inning here. That's Bridger's 6th strikeout on the day. Just his second looking. First pitch to Cahoon. Misses inside there. Cahoon drew a walk in his last plate appearance. Hoping to do that again here. Any way that he can get on base is a help for the Raiders. As the 8-hole batter here, just looking to prolong this game. It takes strike 1 there. Now 1-1. Bridger comes set. Kicks, deals. Cahoon, ground ball. Second baseman fields it cleanly, throw to first. Retires Cahoon. Raiders go down 1-2-3. We're going to 6. Down 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Mankato East Cougars. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Champion Sports has the best selection of merch for kids and adults alike, with Carlton, St. Olaf, and Raider hats, hoodies, and letter jackets. Champion Sports has it all. Champion Sports even offers custom printing for sports teams and businesses. Champion Sports has a good selection of sporting goods for hockey, baseball, swimming, lacrosse, and pickleball. Champion Sports has great shoe brands like Brooks and Adidas to give you that competitive edge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Are you looking for funds to support your business's growth? Aaron Nibby here for Franzen Bank and Trust. Franzen offers loans and other financial services designed to meet your needs. As an SBA preferred lender, Franzen Bank can help you save time by expediting the loan process from application to funding. Franzen is also consistently named a top 504 and 7A lender in Minnesota. Start your next business adventure today at franzenbank.com/SBA. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
And we're back here for the 6th inning on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders currently down 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Only have 1 hit on the board. Cougars have 4. Caden Hansen digs in. He's grounded out twice. So he digs in here up against the lefty Tegan Melgren. Melgren out for his 6th inning of work as he gets him to swing through that one. 0-1 the count quickly. Some activity in the Cougars bullpen as number 11 getting warmed up out there. The 0-1 coming to the plate. Hits the strike zone there, 0-2 now. To the count. Pitch, come on. Ground ball. Geiger can't get a good glove on it, and he's just going to have to eat it there. Ball was destined to go through into left field. Geiger made a good play just to get there, and he's got to hold his hand. It took a bad hop on him. So they're going to give him a second there at shortstop as just kind of gets reset. That's going to be an infield base hit for Hansen, as it was a hard hit ground ball. It's going to bring up Stubbs. He flew out to the right field and struck out looking his 2 plate appearances so far today. Melgren's first pitch to him misses low. 1-0 the count. Melgren, pickoff move to first. Doesn't get him. Cahoon wasn't really in prime position to lay down the tag, but he had the runner confused a little bit there. You should unmute yourself and say that, Toby.
It was a great pickoff move off target again.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal.
The 1-1 gets him to spin around a little bit there in the zone, a little too inside. Didn't look bad inside, but had Stubbs moving. 2-1 the count. Runner on first, no outs. Ground ball. Thompson fields it, throw to second, gets him. Throw back to first, in time to retire. And Raiders turn the double play. Good job there by Seth Thompson and Gabe Heinertz to turn that one. And the runner on first did not slide at all. He just kind of kept walking right towards him. It's kind of just like watching a zombie movie where the zombie just keeps running right at you. He just doesn't stop moving. He does not go down the slightest.
Usually the coach will want you to slide. I mean, you don't want a baseball to the face there. That's an expensive injury.
It's not very fun. And there's a great slider right there, finding the top of the zone. Fantastic pitch from Tegan Melgren.
That double play was huge for Melgren and his pitch count.
Yeah, absolutely. Next pitch misses away, evens it up at 1-1. Raiders currently down 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Melgren looking to get out of the top of the sixth here. Gets him to pop the ball up out of play. 1-2 now the count.
Right over our heads.
Right over our heads. Never stop flinching a little bit.
I think you parked over there, Joe.
I did, but way over there. 1-2 the count. Lifted into shallow left field for a base knock. That's a perfect base hit there from Bossy. Just lifts it right over the shortstop's head. Does a great job.
It was a light enough of a hit where I thought Geiger could maybe get to there with his speed, but it was just placed perfectly in between shortstop and the left fielder.
Yeah, that's what made it so perfect. Geiger just couldn't quite float up there. So digging in is Hansen. Melgren throws over to first, and that one you could kind of tell that he was going to go over. He just kind of stared down the runner the whole way. But he stares down the runner a lot when he throws to the plate as well. As he misses high there.
Nobody in the bullpen, so they must be relying on Melgren to finish this inning here.
Yeah, they had Grant Hutton warming up in the last inning, but they haven't this. And he finds the zone there. If it was Hutton that was warming up, he started the last game last Thursday. I think he went 3 innings in that one. Or it was number 16. Toby said it was Grant. So, and he finds the zone there.
There you
I am. It was number 16, JT Groutman warming up. The 1-2 pitch comes to the plate, misses low, pops out in front of the plate. Really weird hop there. Just bounced right off of Reister's glove and in front of him. Melgren eventually picks it up, but the runner gets on to second.
Reister's wondering where it was.
Yeah.
Well, it was actually behind him.
Yeah. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, runner on second. Raiders down 2-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They've done a good job pitching and defensively limiting the East offense, but offensively, Raiders haven't been able to get anything going. Oh, there's a comebacker right back up the middle. Just missing Melgren. Throw coming to the plate. Not in time. East scores another as they're now up 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard off an RBI base hit right up the middle from Hansen.
Gosh, if Melgren had his glove up maybe 6 more inches,
yeah,
that probably wasn't out.
It snuck right between his glove and his face. Just straight into center field. So Raiders now down by 3. Here's the right fielder, Rundle. He reached on a fielder's choice and error so far in this game. So he hits a high fly ball to center field. Kept moving over, camps under it, and he'll make the catch. But damage done yet again. Mankato East now leading 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard over your Northfield Raiders. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student-athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in Northfield.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning here at NorthfieldLive.com. 3-0 Raiders down on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Mankato East Cougars. They just haven't been able to get much going offensively, and they're going to lead off 9-1-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Caleb Graw to lead you off here for the Raiders. Graw reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd, his only appearance in this game. He was one of the only 2 Raiders to reach base in the first game of the season when he reached on a single. So we'll see what he can do for us here. If he can at least put a ball in play and try to work Bridger's pitch count as he is the starter still in for his 6th inning work. He's been dominating the Raider bats.
Hitting out the bottom of the 6th inning for the Raiders, another right fielder, number 10, Caleb Graw.
GPS. So Graw digs in, Bridger the pitcher. Lefty-righty matchup here. As he swings through it. Trying to drive one first pitch there.
Looks like Groutman warming up in the Raider bullpen. That might be it for Melgren.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Melgren goes 6 innings, 1 earned run. Fantastic start there from him. As misses ball low there to Graw.
You never know how this inning shakes out, though. He could go back out there.
Raiders turn around quick. They might leave Melgren out. Or just in that Goldilocks zone of not too quick, not too long. Yep. 1-1 coming to Graw. Taking low for ball 2. Bounced straight up. No one knew where it went. Graw can get on. It would be massive for the Raiders here. Two-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Misses there. 3-1. Graw working the count expertly. Is that a word? I don't know.
I don't know.
3-1 the count. It's got to be. As Graw calls time there.
Kind of an old Western standoff. Yeah. First to call time.
We need a pitch count here.
First to call time.
As there's strike 2 there.
That was a low strike call.
Yeah, Graw definitely not swinging at that one on 3-1. He definitely wanted first base, but
he was already out of the box by the time the ump had called the strike call.
Yeah.
I definitely think he thought it was a ball.
Full count pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Pitcher gets a glove on it. Oh, and Bridger flips it to first. and Graw is out. If the pitcher wasn't able to get that, it would have been a really tough play for the second baseman, but just a great play there by the pitcher. Back to the top of the order here with Jake Geiger. Geiger has grounded out and struck out looking. Looking to put a ball in play here. First pitch to him, swinging, fouls it off. So he's definitely changed his approach a little bit here. Before he was never first pitch swinging, now a little more aggressive here in his senior year.
Looks like Mankato East has somebody warming up as well in their bullpen.
And Geiger swings through the second pitch. 0-2 now. As he swings through it, he sets down Geiger on 3 pitches. And that's the second out of the inning here. That's Bridger's 7th K on the game. That's going to bring up Tegan Melgren. He's popped out to the shortstop in his only 2 at-bats today. They're going to leave Melgren in to hit lefty-lefty. Bridger's pitch coming on, popped up into shallow left field. It's going to be a 3 pop-outs to the shortstop for Tegan Melgren, as that's going to end the 6th. We're going to 7. Raiders down 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
And we're back for the 7th inning of work here. JT Groutman on the mound for his first inning of relief after Tegan Melgren went 6 innings of 1 earned run ball. Did a great job. He struck out 4, but Raiders going into the 7th down 3-0 after a few errors from the Raiders earlier in the game. Groutman trying to find the zone here, talking to his catcher Reister, making sure they're on the same page for everything.
Did he pitch in the opening game of the season?
I think the opening game of the season was just Grant Hutton and Eli Mickelson. Just as the 1-2 combo.
So season debut.
Yes, season debut.
Is this his varsity debut?
It will be his varsity debut. It is a lot of guys' varsity debuts we'll see this season. As I said at the beginning of this broadcast, the previous coaching regime felt more of just put out the seniors and juniors, as Spitzak now kind of moving towards the just putting out the best players who you can. And I think that's the way to go here, as Groutman getting warmed up, just about done here.
Now in the pitch for number 16, J.T. Groutman.
And so the way that this is going to go, Tegan Melgren's going to move out to right field, kick Caleb Graw out to left field, and Graw is going to kick Aki Gupta out. I'm assuming that means they'll also drop the DH, or maybe they'll just put J.T. Groutman in the place of the DH spot. Groutman's first pitch. Fastball finds the zone there. Great way to start it off here to Williert. Williert, the man who doubled in his last at-bat, out to left center. Driving in, or no, he didn't drive in a run. The runner just moved up to third, but he absolutely gave a ball a ride. The 0-1 pitch from Groutman, swung on and missed, blows it right by him. He's up 0-2 early.
Groutman, his velo is looking really fast.
Yeah.
He's looking real good. varsity jitters for him at all. He's just pumping it right in there.
No, he is ready. Same thing with Eli Mickelson. Groutman and Mickelson are going to be flame-throwing for the Raiders here for a while as he misses high there.
Great idea.
Yeah, absolutely the right pitch there. You throw 2 fastballs, he swings through them, and then you just climb the ladder to try to throw it by him. We'll see if he goes fastball yet again or if he changes up speeds here. Changes up speeds, gets him to pop it up into shallow center. Kept running in. He'll make the catch. Gabe Heinrich's also out there running out to center from second base, but Kemp makes the easy catch. Groutman gets the out. Nathan Bridges, the pitcher up here. The 9-hole hitter has struck out and hit a sac fly to center. Groutman from the windup. Kicks, fires, and just paints the zone there. What a pitch from JT Groutman. Just the way that fastball moves, just snaps in. The 1-0-1 comes, takes a horrible hop on Jake Geiger at shortstop. As that was just one of the worst bounces you can get. Just on a random spot in the dirt, hops up right in front of him. So an unfortunate bounce there. Gets him on the board with an infield single. They're going to get the courtesy runner out here for him. It's number 7.
Number 7, Carson Hart. Courtesy runner. Back to the top of the order for the Cougars, shortstop, number 3, Nicholas Work.
Work digs in here for the Cougars. He's 0 for 3 on the game. Popped out, struck out, and grounded out. Went out runner on first. Line drive, caught by Geiger. Throw back to first. Doubles him up. Jake Geiger, what a play.
Great play from Geiger.
Fantastic job there by Jake Geiger to get the out on the line drive and throw back to first. Turns the double play here in the 7th. We're going to the bottom of the 7th to finish up this game. Raiders down 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
And we're back here for the bottom of the 7th in the 7th inning game here from Northfield Raider baseball at Dundas Dukes Field here in Dundas. We have a pitching change, or no, we don't. It is still Bridgers, number 15 out there, the lefty, going for the complete game shutout.
Complete game 1 hitter.
Yeah. Dominant performance as Mankato East also threw a no-hitter in their last game, so that's 2 games. In their last 2 games, it will be, assuming that if they put the Raiders down 1-2-3, it'll be in the last 2 games they've allowed 1 hit. As Austin Kep digs in. Left fielder playing deep. The big center fielder takes the ball high. What do you mean by that? The 1-0 to Kep finds the zone there. 1-1 now.
You know, they haven't really been able to get a hit all game. Spit's probably just telling them, wait for your pitch.
Yeah.
Or even just wait for a strike to come in the zone.
As Kep takes a strike there, now he's got to switch to protecting. That's one of the pitches that in the first inning, I think it's getting called a ball. Here in the bottom of the 7th, down by 3, that's going to get called a strike on you. 1-2. Kep checks his swing, pops it up into foul territory, stays alive. First baseman can't quite get there. As that was just one of those. Did I really hit that? I didn't mean to.
Second time this game we've had one of those. Oh.
Yeah. There's a little miscommunication on where that ball's going. Probably. So there must have been a youth game that just got let out.
Wonder if they had practice over on the tiny little field over there.
Oh, maybe. 1-2 the count here to Kep. Pitch misses high. Good take there by Kep. Evens it up at 2-2. That's true. 2-2 the count here to Austin Kep. No outs as he hits a ground ball. Room temp hop to the third baseman. Throw on to first. Retires Kep. So now there's one out, and the batter will be Seth Thompson. So Thompson digs in, lefty-lefty matchup here. Thompson 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Third base and second base. As first pitch misses 0 away there. 1-0 the count. The count now to Seth Thompson. 1 out, no one on. Bridger's pitch swung on and missed by Thompson. Thompson tried to score about 8 runs with one swing as he swung out of his shoes on that. That was an insane swing. 1-1 the count to Thompson. Swung on ground ball right side fast the first baseman for a base hit. Thompson reaches on a good hop there. Good for Thompson. It's a base hit.
That nasty hop that happened to Geiger worked in our benefit there. Nasty hop for the first baseman, right over his glove.
Yeah, he was right there to make the play. It was just took a bad hop for him, but great hop for Thompson.
This is when the Raiders can capitalize here. You get a runner on in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
This is
what rallies are made of. So Reister steps in here. The only Raider besides Thompson with a hit, as he had a single back in the second and flew out in the fourth. Pitch on the way to Reister. Taken inside for ball 1. The count.
Backed out of that last pitch. Maybe a little elbow in, make it hit you. Then we got 2 runners on.
Why not? That ball gets to the backstop. Thompson's got second. And now if you're Thompson, you got to remember, you as a runner, you matter, but you're not the tying run, you're not the winning run. You're the first of 3, so you can't make it out on the base path. You got to be smart with the way you're running around.
Runner in scoring position. This is where the Raiders gotta get a good hit here.
2-0 count as Reister takes strike 1. That one looked a little up and away, but called for a strike. 2-1 the count now to Reister.
A wide open gap between the second baseman and the first baseman.
Yeah, second baseman holding the guy on at second. As Reister takes ball low in the dirt there.
Second baseman seems to be holding him on, but doesn't get back to his spot.
Yeah, he just kind of stays there where he holds it on.
Stands in no man's land. If you hit it right there in between both of them, that is a perfect hit.
Yeah, he's playing a very deep second base. The 3-1 pitch to Reister. Taken for ball 4. Reister draws a walk. Exactly what the Raiders needed. Now there's 2 men on with 1 out for Nico Vandewalker.
I wonder if a pitching change.
I don't know if we'll see a pitching change, but we will see a mound visit. Along with a courtesy runner for Aaron Reister at first will be Jack Pribble.
Well, mound visit here.
Oh, it's going to be JT Groutman, the batter here, as they did drop the DH in the moving around in the last inning. So Groutman, I believe this is going to be his first varsity at bat. I don't know. He might have been in the starting lineup for the last game. As the Raiders softball team down in Mankato East just fell to them 10-0. No, Groutman was in the starting lineup for the last game. So 1 out, 2 runners on here for JT Groutman for his first at-bat of the game.
Yeah, you don't need to be a hero here. Just a base hit, get on base,
keep the line moving. Keep first pitch swinging through that one.
Keep this rally going.
0-1 the count, 2 runners on, 1 out. Groutman saw him a lot during the basketball season. Takes, strike, just dropped back into the zone there. That was a good breaking ball there from the pitcher, Bridger.
Just clipped the upper half of that zone.
Just dropped it right back in. That's one of the most dangerous pitches you can throw, but he gets it across there. As Groutman protecting there, little offline, hits a little dribbler foul.
Way to stay alive. 0-2.
The count. 1 out, 2 runners on. JT Groutman digs in. Bridgers comes set. Kicks, fires. Groutman swings on, pops up into foul territory in front of the Cougars dugout. Third baseman there on the warning track makes the catch in the dirt. So 2 outs now as the Raiders need to get something going here if they want to keep this game going. Batter is Gabe Heinrichs, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far. The second baseman digs in. Gabe digs in. First pitch swinging, fouls it off over our heads. On the count to Heinrichs. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Pitch on the way. Swung on through the high pitch. 0-2 count.
Even in the bottom of the 7th, Raiders are still late on that pitch.
Yeah, they just have not been able to adjust. Raiders down to their final strike. As Bridger kicks, fires, delivers, misses outside. Raiders will have a second left to breathe. 1-2 count.
Catcher threatened the back pick. First baseman was almost in the outfield.
First baseman basically in the outfield, as you said.
Touching the grass.
Yeah. Expecting Heinrichs to be late. High pitch evens it up at 2-2. That left field gap, it's just so open. The left fielder is just so far over into center. The 2-2 to Heinrichs. Swung on. Yes, he did. And that'll end the game. Raiders lose to the Mankato East Cougars 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, as we are going to take an ad break and be back in a little bit. We're going to be back for our Service Master by post-game recap when disaster strikes. Demand the yellow van. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Start your morning with the KYMN Morning Show. This is Jeff Johnson. Join me each weekday from 6 to 9 a.m. when I talk with local people making news. Rich Larson has the area's most comprehensive and up-to-date newscasts. Weather specialist Bob Matheson will have your forecast, and Tim McNiff joins us for news with a side of sports. Find out what's happening in your community by listening to 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net. KYMN 95 The One.
And we're back here for our Service Master Riot post-game recap. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Raiders fall here in their home opener to Mankato East 3-0. Not the game that they were hoping for, but still not a bad game. They came out pretty aggressive. Tegan Melgren had a great day on the mound with 6 innings, only 1 earned run. There's a few errors in the field, some stuff you want to clean up, but still very early in the season. All stuff that can be improved upon, and Raiders can contend with this team in a month or so.
Yeah, a great pitching performance from Melgren. He he pitched a great game. Like, those 8 hits, I didn't even think there was 8 hits that game. Like, it just felt like they just all got him in that 6th inning. So, a great game. A lot of positives from that game. Like, Groutman came in, just mowed him down, basically.
He looked electric. I mean, it was he looked just absolutely dynamic on the mound. If that fastball can keep working in relief for the Raiders, they have absolutely something special there with JT Groutman.
Yeah, and Spitz was talking about it. Like, those underclassmen, they will step up this year, and they will be the bright spot of this team at some times. And right there, that was a bright spot of the team. You know, just could not get the bats going. It's all right. You know, it's only the second game of the season. This will not define their season, and they'll definitely have a lot of positives once everyone gets back and healthy.
Yeah, if you told me in a month that the Raiders are the better team, I would absolutely believe you. I mean, they came out here. There's building blocks to build upon, and it's just how you keep going in practice through this next week, through these next games, as we'll see how they can continue this season and go through this. So that's pretty much it for today. As I look ahead, upcoming here on Thursday, we're going to see our baseball team take on Albert Lee, most likely from the high school. So make sure to tune in for that. You can catch up for any updates on our upcoming schedule on NorthfieldLive.com and on @NorthfieldLive on most social media. Well, that's pretty much it here for today. Raiders lose 3-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Toby, any last words here?
None.
You know, it was Toby's first day. Big shout out to Toby producing his first game ever for Northfield Live. So
you did a great job today. Did a great job cutting those cameras for you. So that's all from our crew today. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in here